Okay, Jim, you've been shooting all the videos so far, but you have not been seen until now.
I got a hand cramp.
Yeah.
Can you get that on
Yeah,
camera there?
you got
Look,
it.
I got arthritis.
Little physical comedy.
Oh yeah.
Jim was
It's a
always
sight gag.
yeah. Jim was always known for his sight gags,
Oh, yeah.
especially mocking the infirm and crippled.
Oh,
So that was always a specialty of yours.
Yeah, I remember. I think I offended your uncle once.
Well, yeah.
In a sketch that I wrote.
We
called,
did. There was
Paraplegic Psychiatrist or
paraplegic
something.
psychiatrist, and then there was wheelchair execution.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that one?
No.
Okay. I don't think that one passed the rehearsal
No, I
stage.
probably got nixed right around the same time as UFO abductee.
Yeah, and Drive-In Genius, another great piece.
Oh
of mine.
yeah, and I didn't write that. Oh yeah.
No,
okay,
I wrote
you
Drive-In.
admitted that. All right.
No,
I
I
just
wrote
wanted to
Drive-In
set the record
Genius.
straight. Is your audience familiar with the sketches? That,
No, not
were
really.
Successes and the ones that were failures.
No, these were the abject kamikaze radio failures. Drive-In Genius, UFO abductee. That one was really bad. That was me trying to be Robin Williams. I was like, remember the.
I had hard times trying to be Robin Williams.
No,
too.
it was because it was me, and I was possessed by alien, like an alien.
Oh
spirit.
yeah, you were
And
jumping from character.
I was
to
jumping
character
from all
to
these
character,
characters,
yeah.
and I was like doing all these different
But the
accents.
speed wasn't there.
No. How about the
It was
talent
a little
wasn't
sluggish.
there? No,
Oh, yeah, and the combination of the two made
combination
it a
of
double
lack of
disaster.
speed and lack of voice talent.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, nobody could
Well, actually,
be
I
Robin
could.
Williams,
Well,
and many tried.
in my defense, I could say. I mean, I did good accents. I did some good impressions. Woody Allen was probably my best impression.
Walter Cronkite,
Walter
you didn't know
Cronkite.
you could do until I told you.
I
heard
did.
it on tape in your barracks that day. Who is that? That's me.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Really?
that's right. That's right. That's right.
Remember
You
that?
taped it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did
No,
Walter
you were sitting
Cronkite.
in the bathtub. You were taping, just doing.
Was
silly
that what it
voices.
was? Okay, I don't remember, but
I wasn't in the bathtub.
I
with
couldn't
you.
do Carol O'Connor, so Bill had to play Archie. We established that, and what else couldn't I do? Oh, I did Tom Snyder, but I did Dan Aykroyd's Tom Snyder.
Everybody did Dan Aykroyd's Tom Snyder, except
Hello, everybody. Tom Snyder. Oh,
Everybody
horrible,
did that,
horrible.
yeah.
And we charged people money to see that.
Oh yeah, well, and they gladly
And they
paid.
did- and they
Well,
gladly paid
They
for
had
the
nothing
privilege.
else to do.
I
mean,
guess not. Well, Indianapolis back then was not quite as exciting as it is now.
Well, we certainly drew out a select group of people that had some desire to see something different and something local. I
Yeah,
think there were a lot of people
yeah.
that wanted to be proud of something in Indianapolis, because everybody that grows up in Indianapolis or lives in Indianapolis knows how
How
there's
boring,
No regard,
how-
how lowly they are.
how life sucking it is.
I was trying to not use the word lowly.
Yeah,
but
all my
how lowly
relatives
regarded
watching
Indianapolis
this.
is.
All my Indianapolis relatives watching this are like totally hating me. You know?
Oh yeah, I mean
Hey,
Indianapolis.
it's okay. I don't like Michigan either, so you know.
I don't like Los Angeles.
Yeah, and outside of New York City, I really don't like any place.
Yeah, I
New York
mean,
City's the only place I've ever been happy.
I can't wait to get back to New York City. But
Yeah. So how's this little reunion been, James
it's been-
Horatio Buck?
It's been very nice. I've enjoyed the whole thing. I wish I could actually do it on a regular basis. A lot
Well, we can
more
make that happen,
frequently
perhaps. I
than-
mean, our next trip, our next video extravaganza, will be we go back to New York together. We'll go back to the old neighborhood and we'll visit our old haunts. You know, Catch Rising Star's not there anymore.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's gone.
It's got to be a furniture store like Broad Ripple
It's-
Playhouse.
yeah,
we have that
it's-
curse on places we
Yeah,
perform.
that's right. They always
They
turn into
become
furniture stores. Furniture stores are cabinet repair.
Oh, this place done. Yeah, it did start
Or
out
yeah,
as that,
exactly.
yeah.
So well, that's comedy.
No, I hope to be
comedy
able
the
to,
furniture. That's how I always planned it.
Well, maybe there's a chair design called the Kamikaze that they've done in our honor. Or
Of
something
all
like
the crazy, wacky things I've seen in this life,
if
that
you
would not
have
surprise
access
me.
to Bob Greenberg at any time, and he has access to all those old videotapes that we made.
Well, Bob may be
Remember the lady
watching this
that,
because he's a Facebook friend of mine,
Really?
and Bob does stand-up comedy. Yes.
Hi, Bob. If he knows where those videotapes are, particularly the one we made of that lady, you remember she had some presentation that she did, a local public access show, and we did some improv on the street.
Oh
With the
yeah,
videotape.
yeah,
Remember that?
yeah. Right, because I did this bit. It was right in front of Catch a Rising Star.
Is that
That's
what it
right.
was?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. It aired on like Channel C or D.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, on Manhattan Cable.
She wore a big hat or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Not
So
Bella
she
Abzug,
interviewed
but-
me. Yeah, Russ Riley was in that.
Uh-huh. We were all
in that, and I remember she interviewed me, and I said I was the man of 1,000 voices.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "Well, can I hear some of them?" Like, I did this whole build-up about how I was like this great impressionist, and I could just do so many different voices, dead, living, didn't matter. I did them so accurately, it just awed people. She says, "Well, can I hear some?" I go, "No, I can't do anything." She goes, "Why?" I go, well, it's a union thing. I mean, I'm not getting paid. I don't even know if this is a union shoot. I have no idea. And so I just did this whole legalistic. I thought it was really funny. And of course, when it finally aired, I looked at it and go, oh, boy, that wasn't very good.
Yeah. I remember I did a joke and I said, do you want to see that backward? And everybody thought I was going to, you know, phonetically do it backward. And I just turned my head this way. So,
yes, the laughs keep on rolling.
Improvisation on New York
Believe it or not,
City
ladies and
streets.
gentlemen, watching this, we were a lot funnier than this back then.
Maybe not. Maybe this
Maybe
is
we
just our.
didn't-
Maybe
maybe
this
this-
is just we're romanticizing that whole.
I think you may
past,
be right.
because while we got some
I wrote for-
standing ovations, we may not have gotten so many laughs.
I wrote, I wrote for Bill Maher after all, so you know that could say something. I don't know.
Well, there you go.
There are people who've told me that. They go, well, that's another strike against you. Not that I have no problem with Bill.
Really?
No.
Why would writing
Because
for Bill Maher be
there's certain comedy people I know who don't think highly of him as a comedian.
Well, he doesn't really do comedy. He does sort of like a Will Rogers type.
Well, now
humor.
he's doing that now. But back when I wrote for him, he was doing more Johnny Carson kind of monologue jokes. He even openly said he was doing Carson because he said Carson was doing Jack Benny. You know. And
right? That's true.
So
And you can
anyway,
actually
no,
see
I'm
that
just
a lot.
it was an attempt, another horrible failed attempt at humor. And if Scott Carter is watching this, Scott, I love Bill, I love the show, you know that. So, oh god.
No, I think Bill Maher is one of the foremost political humorists around.
Yeah, well, actually, yeah, I suppose.
I mean, there's not much to choose from, is there?
Well, yeah, I mean, I would nominate my friend Barry Crimmins, who I think is one of the best political comics ever. But Barry's out of the loop, and
Does he perform?
not anymore.
television?
He's retired. He's living on a hidden estate, surrounded by guard dogs.
I would love to see a crop of new political
Hi, Barry.
satirists come up, but I just think that the cards are stacked against